Another area to be mindful of in the integumentary surgery section of your CPT manual is wound repairs. Today, I will review what's needed to properly code them, and stay tuned until the end of the video and I'll provide an additional tip that is helpful in the integumentary system. I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key. And on this channel, we provide you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified, marketable medical coder. Wound repair codes are for wound closures by suture, staples, or tissue adhesions. Keep in mind, wound closures using adhesive strips are bundled into evaluation and management services. The three things needed to code wound repairs are the classification, body location, and size. The wounds are measured and reported in centimeters. The wounds that are in the same anatomic location and same classification are added together. You do not add lengths of repairs from different classification, for example, simple and complex, nor do you add lengths of repairs from different anatomic sites, for example, face and extremities. Let's talk classification. There are three classifications of wound repairs: simple, intermediate, and complex. In simple repairs, the wound is superficial, requiring simple one-layer closure. The codes are CPT codes 12001 through 12021. Intermediate repairs require layered closure of one or more of the deeper layers of subcutaneous tissue and superficial fascia, in addition to the skin closure. If a lesion is excised and intermediate repair is performed, two codes are reported: one for the excision of the lesion and one for the intermediate repair. The codes are in CPT 12031 through 12057. Complex repairs includes repairs of wounds that required more than layered closure, like scar revisions, debridement, extensive undermining, stents, or retention sutures. Now, as a side note, undermining means cutting the fibrous septa that connect the skin to the underlying fascia. Complex repairs does not include excision of benign or malignant lesions. The CPT codes are 13100 through 13160. As mentioned earlier, you need to know classification, anatomic site, and size. There are guidelines for this, and in your CPT manual, you have instructions on how to code wound repairs. Take note. When multiple wounds are repaired that are from different classifications and anatomic sites, you only add the repairs together that are from the same classification and anatomic site. Now get your CPT book out and let's code some scenarios. A patient has a layered closure of 3 areas: 4 centimeters of the forehead, 6 centimeters on the cheek, and 2 centimeters of the right hand. There are also simple repairs of 2.8 centimeters of the left hand and 1 centimeter of the lip. First thing to consider, how many classifications are involved in this scenario? There are 2. Layered closure, according to CPT guidelines, are intermediate, and we know we have a simple repair. Question: we have repairs in the same body group or anatomic site, but different classifications. Are they added together? Yes or no? Answer in the poll question. I'll also give you the correct answer in a little bit. Let's start with the intermediate classification. Look at the codes in the CPT manual that contain the body areas for intermediate wounds. They are 12031, 12041, and 12051. 12031 states repair intermediate wounds of the scalp, axilla, trunk, and/or extremities, excluding hands and feet. 12041 is repair intermediate wounds of the neck, hands, feet, and/or external genitalia. And 12051 repair intermediate wounds of the face, ears, eyelids, nose, lips, and/or mucous membranes. Forehead and cheek are together in the same body grouping of the CPT code. So they would be added together. 4 centimeters plus 6 centimeters equals 10 centimeters, giving you CPT code 12054. The hand will be separate as it is in a different code body grouping in intermediate, and that code is 12031. Our simple repairs are in 12001 through 12021 with the codes that contain the body groupings in 12001 and 12011. 12001 states simple repair of superficial wounds of the scalp, neck, axilla, external genitalia, trunk, and/or extremities, including hands and feet. 12011 states simple repair of superficial wounds of face, ears, eyelids, nose, lips, and/or mucous membranes. The 2.8 centimeter simple repair of the left hand will be coded to 12002, and the 1 centimeter simple repair of the lip will be coded to CPT code 12011. Now, let's sequence and add applicable modifiers. According to guidance, the most severe repair is reported first, with additional codes in the same classification receiving the 51 modifier. When you code the next classification, typically the 59 modifier is used. However, in reading the modifier description, it states that you would use modifier 59 on procedures that are not ordinarily performed together on the same day by the same provider. The description also states that when another established modifier is appropriate, it should be used rather than modifier 59. This would be a case to hash out with your payer because money is at stake. But for the purposes of our textbook, we will stick with the 51 modifier. So the correct sequenced answer is as follows: 12054, 12031 with the modifier 51, 12002 with the modifier 51, and 12011 with the modifier 51. Now, before we move on to the next scenario, the answer to the poll question is no. You do not add together repairs that are in the same body grouping or anatomic sites, but different classifications. Next scenario. A patient has the following repairs: a 10 centimeter complex repair of the back, 2.0 centimeter intermediate repair of the face, a 1.0 centimeter intermediate repair of the ear, and a 3.0 centimeter intermediate repair of the hands, and a 1.0 centimeter simple repair of the neck. How many codes do you think you should have? 3? 4? How about 5? Well, let me know your answer in the poll or in the comments. But if you stated 5, you are correct. And the answers are CPT code 13101, 13102, 12052 with 51 modifier, 12042 with the 51 modifier, and 12001 with the 51 modifier. Code 13102 does not get a 51 modifier because it is an add-on code. The 51 modifier is not added to add-on codes. So how did you do? Let me know in the comments. I hope that this information on how to code wound repairs was helpful. Hit the like button if it was. I will visit other missed coding concepts on the CPC exam in the coming weeks. Let me know if this series was helpful to you. And if you believe others could benefit, feel free to share the video. The final tip I wanted to share with you in the integumentary system is to pay attention to whether the question or scenario lists centimeters or squared centimeters. If the scenario involves centimeters, you are looking at excision or repair codes. If it is in squared centimeters, you are looking at grafts or adjacent tissue transfer codes. I'm Clarice Warner, the girl with the pearls, the founder and education director of the Professional Reimbursement Network, LLC, where coding education is key, providing you with information, tips, and strategies on how to become a certified marketable medical coder. If you are interested in more information on these tips and others on how to become a certified marketable medical coder, well then check out these videos. And check this out. Are you interested in medical coding, but not sure where to start and scared of wasting time and resources? Let me help you with the right steps to become a certified marketable medical coder. Learn more at bit.ly/5stepscoder. Feel free to subscribe to our channel and click the bell for notifications when we upload new content. I love hearing from you, so let me know you were here by providing a comment. Let's stay connected and let's connect others. The more, the merrier. Remember, be safe, be kind, and don't wish for it, work for it. Until next time, take care and thanks so much for watching.